How one small habit can transform your productivity over time. Welcome to Rethink Your Perspectives blog, your trusted space for unlocking potential, empowering mindsets, building productive habits, and boosting motivation. Today we will learn how one small habit can transform productivity over time through consistency and the compound effect, without relying on motivation or burnout. Don't forget to join the mailing list for weekly late updates and powerful tools to support your growth on the website. We hope you get some benefit from these blog posts, and we would love to hear your thoughts. Don't hesitate to like, share and comment at the links at the bottom. The pressure to change everything. When people want to become more productive, the instinct is often to change everything at once. A new routine, a stricter schedule, complete overhaul of daily habits. At first, this can feel motivating. There is a sense of control and possibility. But very quickly, it becomes overwhelming. The new routine is hard to maintain. The changes require constant effort. And when life gets busy, everything starts to slip. This leads to a common belief: I just need to try harder. In reality, the issue is rarely effort, it's scale. Lasting productivity rarely comes from dramatic change. It comes from small habits repeated consistently over time. The power of one small habit. A small habit might not feel significant in the moment: reading one page, planning one task, spending 5 minutes focused on a priority. On its own, each action seems almost too simple to matter. But small habits work differently. They're easy to repeat, they create less resistance, and they build consistency. And consistency is where real progress happens. The compound effect in action. The compound effect describes how small actions repeated over time create increasingly larger results. Think of it like this. One day of reading doesn't change much. 1 week begins to build understanding. 1 month expands knowledge. And 1 year can completely shift perspective. The same applies to productivity habits. A single focused session may feel minor, but repeated daily, it creates momentum. Small habits accumulate quietly, but their impact grows steadily. Why small habits work better than big changes. There are several reasons why small habits are more effective than large dramatic changes. Number 1, they reduce resistance. Large habits often feel intimidating. They require more time, more energy, and more commitment. Small habits remove that barrier. When something feels easy to start, you are far more likely to follow through. Number 2, they support consistency. Consistency is easier when the habit fits your real life. A 5-minute habit can happen even on a busy day. An hour-long routine often cannot. Over time, consistency matters far more than intensity. Number 3, they build confidence. Each time you complete a small habit, you reinforce a simple message: I follow through on what I start. This builds confidence and strengthens identity. How one habit can influence the rest of your day. One of the most powerful aspects of habits is how they influence other behaviours. A single small habit can create a ripple effect. For example, writing down one priority can lead to clearer focus. A short reading session can improve thinking. 5 minutes of planning can reduce overwhelm. This is sometimes called a keystone habit, one action that naturally supports others. When one habit improves, others often begin to follow. Real-life examples of small habits. To make this practical, here are a few examples of small habits that can transform productivity over time. Firstly, a 5-minute focus habit. Instead of waiting for the perfect time to start work, begin with 5 minutes of focused effort. This removes the pressure to sustain long periods of concentration. Often, starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, continuing becomes easier. Secondly, a one-task planning habit. At the start of your day, identify your single most important task. This creates clarity and reduces decision fatigue. Rather than juggling multiple priorities, you know exactly where to begin. Thirdly, a short reading habit. Reading just 1 page a day can improve focus, thinking, and consistency. Over time, this builds knowledge and strengthens attention. Why patience matters. One of the biggest challenges in habit building is expecting results too quickly. Small habits do not create immediate transformation. Their impact builds gradually. At first, progress may feel slow or even invisible, but with consistency, the results begin to compound. Patience allows the process to work. Without patience, it is easy to abandon habits before they have time to take effect. Common mistakes to avoid. When building small habits, a few common mistakes can slow progress, such as trying to do too much at once. Adding multiple new habits at the same time increases complexity. It becomes harder to stay consistent. Focus on one habit first. Also, expecting immediate results. Small habits take time to show visible impact. Expecting quick results can lead to frustration. Also, relying on motivation. Motivation fluctuates. Habits work best when they are simple enough to continue without needing motivation every day. How to build one small habit that sticks. If you want to apply this approach, start with something simple and realistic. Step number 1. Choose one habit. Select one small action that supports your goals. Keep it simple. Step 2. Make it easy to start. Reduce friction. Prepare what you need in advance. Keep it visible. Step 3. Attach it to a cue. Link the habit to something you already do. This creates a natural reminder. Step 4. Focus on repetition. Aim to repeat the habit regularly, not perfectly. Consistency matters more than intensity. Productivity without burnout. When productivity is built on large efforts and constant motivation, it often leads to burnout. Small habits create a different experience. They reduce pressure, support consistency, make progress feel manageable. Instead of forcing productivity, they allow it to develop naturally. So what do you think? You do not need to change everything to improve your productivity. You only need to change one thing and then repeat it. One small habit, done consistently, can reshape how you work, think, and manage your time. A gentle question for you to reflect on could be, what is one small habit you could start today that would support your productivity over time? That is often where lasting change begins. If this has inspired you to rethink your own habits, explore my other posts in the Knowledge Centre, or to learn more about how I can help you apply these principles in your own life, you can message me here, connect on social media, or book a free discovery call. To your continued success, Jaiye, rethink your perspective.